What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning into this video. It's been a minute. It's been many months. Life has just been lifing, but I'm back and I've got some good tutorials to throw y'all's way. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. So let's jump in. I am starting off with brows. I think I'm using this Makeup Revolution, it's like their slim brow pencil. I like to kind of outline the top of my brow and the bottom of my brow before filling in the tail and then doing like upward strokes for the front of the brow. I don't like a natural brow. Like I drew my brows in, and I want you to know that I drew my brows in. I'm not mad at that. So I like to go for kind of like a dark, bold brow. It's just my jam. It's my vibe, and it probably will forever be. I don't see that changing anytime soon. But then I'm going in with concealer and just carving out that brow, really cleaning it up so that I have some nice, clean, crisp lines. For this look, I am going to be doing eyes first. So once I'm done carving out the brow, I'm going in with a lighter concealer shade, and I'm going to put that all over the lid and then just pat that out with a sponge. All the products will be listed below in the description box if you want to know what I was using. Okay, I had to convince myself. I really had to like work up the courage. I was very uncertain. I had this look in my head, but I was just like so uncertain that it was going to come out in reality and be cute. So I had to just like get my life together before I started. But I am using this blue shade and I am packing that into the outer corner and kind of winging it out before I bring it up into my crease area. Because I have hooded eyes, I am going above my crease because I do really want that blue to pop.
It's gonna be really cute. Just trust the process.
Unconvinced. She was unconvinced, but she knew it was gonna be cute. So now I'm going in with a really dark, deep brown shadow, and I'm basically just putting this underneath where I put that blue and leaving a little bit of the blue peeking out and then blending it all together. I am doing this eyeshadow without setting my concealer on my eyelid so that the colors and the pigments are really bright. And then I'm going in with a Q-tip. I love these little pointed ones. I can't remember if I got them from Amazon or Ulta, but I love it's like pointed on one end and then like flat on the other. Perfect for a cut crease. But I'm cutting my crease with a micellar water and then going in and filling the patch up with the same concealer that I used to set my eye. And when you are doing this kind of cut crease where you want everything to be super blended, really take the time to go in and blend the concealer into the corner shadow. And then I'm quickly just packing on this super bright blue. This is when she started to get convinced. I started to be convinced that my brain does know how to see good looks and that my hands do know how to do good looks on the eye. But anyway, I digress. That's just what I'm doing right here. Just making sure that this blue is packed in and super bright and super saturated. And then just going in and blending all the colors together. Then I took this liquid like shimmery shadow. I'm pretty sure this one is from NYX Cosmetics. And I just did a little bit of line to highlight the cut crease. And then I'm cleaning it up with a makeup wipe because I wanted that like super harsh line. And honestly, it's cute. It's already cute. Now let's get into this base. I love a good base. I am using this Master Chrome primer. It is like a silicone primer, so it's mattifying and it's gonna like hide all the pores and just give you that like super smooth texture. And I'm going in with foundation on a brush. Pretty sure this is the HOUS LABS foundation. I should not be doing this voiceover without double checking what I used, but here we are. If it's not the HOUS LABS foundation, it'll be in the description box, whatever foundation it is. And I'm just buffing that in. I'm not going too heavy because I really do want the eyes to stand out. And now I'm just going in with one of my all-time faves, the JUVIA'S Place I Am Magic Concealer. It's never done me dirty. Like, it just has never done me wrong. And I'm blending this in under my eyes and on my forehead, and then going in with the Hourglass Vanish Concealer. I got this in either like gratis once upon a time when I worked at Ulta, or like I have like a mini of it and it's super light, way too light, or maybe I bought a mini and I just bought the wrong color. Anyway, I really only use this when I want that under eye to be super bright. So I am going to blend these two concealers together, but I'm really focusing on keeping that bright concealer right under the eye and right under the tail of my, or like the wing of my shadow, so that the contrast is very high. And I don't know, I like that look. And then of course going in and blending. All right, here we go. holy grail bronzer. This LYS bronze stick is literal magic. Just watch it. I'm going to be quiet and you can watch it blend. Did you see that? Did you see? Like, look at this one. This one is even better. It blends out like a literal dream. It is so creamy and I'm absolutely in love with the color. I love this bronzer. It's one of those that I will always have to have this in my kit, like at all times. And then I am actually going to go in with a darker bronzer just so that I can get a little bit more of a contour. And I am keeping this very tight and below the LYS bronzer because I want to just kind of intensify this look with a little bit more shadow. And then of course, make sure that you're going back and you are blending. Always blend. And then I'm going in, I believe this is the, I don't know if it's Rodial or Rodial or whatever. I'm going in with that blush because it's very, very luminous and glowy, and then topping it off with the e.l.f. Putty blush. I absolutely love the putty blushes, and I love to mix blushes with that Rodial. I'm going to say Rodial. Rodial makes the most sense. I like mixing blushes with the Rodial blush. It just always gets the prettiest payoff. And then quickly just setting my under eye with a powder puff and setting the center of my face. And then we go in for the bake. I am not a bake kind of girl. I usually never bake my under eye, but I really wanted to give like high glam in the skin. Like that's what I was really going for. And so we're doing it. And this is the JUVIA'S Place I Am Magic setting powder. And I'm just going to leave it on for a few minutes while I set the rest of my face really quickly with just a fluffy brush. And then on top of that, going in with bronzer and making sure that I just keep it very light because I went in kind of heavy with all of the cream products. I am doing my best to keep the powder products light because I want it drama. I want the drama. I want the high glam, but I don't want it to be crazy, you know? And then I'm taking this lightest shade and putting that above like all the blues, kind of like in my brow bone. I don't want to highlight my brow bone. I just wanted to diffuse it a little bit more. And then of course, going in with blush. I'm a blush girl, okay? What can I say? And then finally setting my brows with a little bit of brow gel. This one is from Sephora collection. And I don't like that fluffy brow look on me at all. So I'm just smoothing it out with my finger. And now I'm doing one of my absolute favorite things to do with an eyeshadow look is I am creating liner with just the same shadow that's in my outer corner. So I'm just running that along and connecting it so that I get this like very like winged, lifted, pulled shape. Running some electric blue eyeliner through my waterline and then carrying again that same really dark brown under my eye about 3/4 in. I personally like to leave like the first like third of my under eye kind of empty, and then I am taking like my blue shadows and blending it all out. It's not me if it's not an inner corner highlight, and we are also carrying that underneath the eye. She's so cute. Anyway, and then I'm just going to set really quickly, and I am pressing the setting spray into my face. Now for the lips. The lips were a journey. I don't know what came over me. I wanted to like do something different. So I'm actually using my bronzer and a lip brush to be my lip liner. And then I'm using that Hourglass Vanish Concealer. I must have been watching like a Meredith like video on TikTok and saw her put concealer on her lips and was like, I think she is right about something. She was. And so I'm doing the concealer bronzer lips and then just tapping a gloss right on top. It'd be super chill, it's super smooth, and then going in with mascara really quickly before I do falsies. Okay, so if you made it this far, where have I been? I have been absolutely nowhere. Like I said, life has been lifing. I feel like God has just been doing so much in my life internally and like spiritually, and I haven't seen the external yet. And so I think that's why I've been like pulling away from socials and all that stuff, but everything's gonna work out. It's gonna be great. So that is the end of this look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for more. Bye.
For me. I would be willing to, of course.
Babe.
You're right. You are the least subtle people out of those chopsticks. I'm good at waiting. You want for your father, I'd have thrown you away years ago.
Die.
What's up, fun this afternoon? Denise, I have
Babe.
a writing teacher this afternoon.
I don't know where it went.
My paper. He didn't say anything about your paper.
Ooh.
All right, but he did say that you are lazy. That your work habits